Hi, welcome to Big Data Introduction Part 2 video. As we discussed in Part 1, in this video we are specifically going to talk about types of analytics in Big Data subject. So what are the types of data analytics? There are four types of analytics to my knowledge. So the first one is predictive analytics, second is descriptive analytics, third one prescriptive analytics, and the fourth one is diagnostic analytics. So as of now it all looks similar from the naming convention, but we will be seeing the difference between each of them. So with that we can quickly go to the predictive analytics section. What is predictive analytics? Predictive analytics is the most common type of analytics. This is mainly focused on the data collected from the past events. So what is the objective here? With the predictive analytics, you want to be able to find the event patterns occurred in the past, related to benchmarking or performance or something more, right? So the main use of predictive analytics is to be able to forecast things. And this helps, determine the future actions to be taken for your business. So one of the main example here is sentiment analysis. So this is very popular one. I don't think I have to explain this, and this is at a very high level. Let's look at the second type of analytics, which is descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics mainly focused on metrics or dashboard. This allows you to condense big data into smaller, more useful chunks of information, right? The objective is to create a graph representation or a chart representation, and the main uses of descriptive analytics is to get business intelligence and data mining, right? And also to summarize what happened. The examples are many for descriptive: the number of posts, mentions, fans, followers, page views, kudos, plus ones, check-ins, pins, etc. There could be many more in the similar line. You can actually, picturize that, when you click a share, or, when you post something on Facebook or LinkedIn or any of the, social media, you can imagine that the number of, similar data is getting accumulated in the in the back end. And the Facebook or LinkedIn, whichever social media you're looking at it at one place, it gives you total number of posts, total number of mentions or fans, and many more things in that line. So that's one of the simple example of descriptive analytics. Of course you can use it for very useful business problems that you want to solve it. So let's see what is prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive analytics is much beyond descriptive and predictive models by recommending one or more courses of action. So the objective is to prescribe an action, right? How you use it, what is the use of prescriptive analytics is optimization and simulation, you know, and to decide the best possible prescription, which is an action for a pre-decided or pre-specified outcome, right? So you have, let's say you have decided in your solution that when I reach a specific threshold in my monitoring system, right, I take a specific action. I mean, let's say when the number of connections is reaching the threshold of 85% of my connection pool, it could be database or web, whatever it could be, right? So when the connection pool reaches the threshold, I send an email alert to the administrator. That is one action. Or you can actually take an action which can self-heal the system. Means when the threshold is reached, you can actually define an action in terms of a script or some program to add additional resources. So you can actually see the power of prescriptive analytics in the real world business problems. So there could be many more examples of it. This is just my knowledge. I've just given you some basic example. So with that, we'll go to the last or the fourth analytics type. What is diagnostic analytics? Diagnostic is mostly about diagnosing a problem by correlating the events occurred, right? So the objective is to discover the problem by correlation, and then the users find out whether that correlation is casual or not, right? So let's see an example. In a supply chain management system, I find out whether the supply to the stores with respect to the transport delay issues are linked or not. So if you are looking at some of the past data, a good supply to number of stores spread across many parts of the country, and you are trying to correlate the transport delay events occurred at the same time. So the supply time difference between one store to the other with respect to transport delay has occurred actually or related or it is not, right? I mean, you're trying to find whether that has a coincidence or not. So there could be many more interesting use cases around this one too. So mainly you can actually think of it like when you are trying to diagnose a problem by doing an analytics, right? You correlate multiple events together and find out whether that correlation is coincidence or not, right? So that's all for this video, and I'm winding up with that slide. So if you like my video, please subscribe, and I'll come back with more videos on big data topic. Thanks for listening. Bye.